After the Golden State Warriors' third preseason game of the season on Sunday, coach Steve Kerr is still undecided on his starting lineup. Kerr has already locked in 4 spots, but he can't seem to decide on his starting shooting guard. Speaking to reporters after the Warriors' 126-116 loss to the Los Angeles Lakers, Kerr was asked about his starting 5. Brandon Podziemski made a case for himself after finishing with 23 points, 5 rebounds, and 8 assists. However, the 4-time NBA champion coach remains noncommittal about the starting SG spot. "I can't say that yet. We've got to see where we are. Brandon's going to play a ton. He's a hugely important player for us. But the starting lineup, frankly, is a little tricky for us, given the pieces and Al Horford's age," Kerr said. Kerr's other options are Moses Moody and Buddy Hield, who both offer something different to the lineup. Moody is a capable two-way player who can knock down three-point shots and guard the best perimeter players. Hield, on the other hand, moves without the ball similar to Steph Curry and can make absurd amounts of threes. As for Podziemski, he can make plays and is more of a help defender. He led the league in charges drawn as a rookie and came in 3rd last season, as per NBA.com. Moses Moody ruled out for rest of preseason. Before Sunday's game, coach Steve Kerr announced that Moses Moody will miss the rest of the postseason because of an injury. ESPN's Anthony Slater reported that Moody suffered a calf injury in practice. The Golden State Warriors are hoping that he'll be ready for opening night on October 21st against the Los Angeles Lakers. Moody started the first 2 preseason games, at small forward in the first one versus the Lakers and at shooting guard in the win over the Portland Trail Blazers. The Arkansas product averaged 14.5 points in those 2 contests before going down with the injury. Multiple players sat out Sunday's game, including Steph Curry, Al Horford, and Jimmy Butler. Jonathan Kuminga had a chance to showcase himself as a starter, finishing with 13 points and 6 assists on 5, 4, 8 shooting. However, he also committed 5 turnovers. Mike Dunleavy Jr. comments on Steve Kerr's contract. In addition to the shooting guard situation, coach Steve Kerr has another question to answer. Kerr's contract is about to expire at the end of the season, so why hasn't he signed an extension? He doesn't want to rush the decision, though he did hint that he could change his mind mid-season since ownership wants him to stay as long as he wants. Golden State Warriors general manager Mike Dunleavy Jr. broke his silence regarding Kerr's contract on the Steiny and Guru show on 95.7 The Game. Dunleavy acknowledged that there is uncertainty around it, but the Warriors are not putting any pressure on the coach. "Yeah, I guess technically there is uncertainty. This isn't really a regular situation with a head coach where he's in the last year of his deal. We know what it is with Steve. He's been here a long time. He's been an amazing part of this franchise, and as far as I'm concerned, can stay as long as he wants. We're going to give him the grace of the season to go through it, or at least some of it, to see and feel where he's at mentally and physically," Dunleavy said. Kerr has been in charge of the Warriors since the 2014-15 NBA season. He led the franchise to 4 NBA championships in 6 NBA Finals appearances from 2015 to 2022. Los Angeles Lakers head coach J.J. Redick has recently provided some encouraging news regarding the status of rarely seen veteran center Maxi Kleber. The 7-foot big man has been sidelined throughout the preseason due to what was initially described as a minor quadriceps injury, leaving fans and analysts alike concerned about his availability moving forward. Kleber's preseason absence. According to reports from the Orange County Register, the injury has kept Kleber off the court completely during the preseason. His absence has been felt, especially as the Lakers look to solidify their rotation ahead of the regular season. The depth at the center position could prove critical, particularly as the team prepares for competitive matchups ahead. A glimmer of hope. However, amidst the uncertainty surrounding Kleber's condition, J.J. Redick has shed light on a positive development. Following a team practice on Monday, Redick announced that Kleber was healthy enough to participate in what the team refers to as a stay-ready game. This practice session took place just before the Lakers are set to face the Phoenix Suns in a rematch at PHX Arena on Tuesday. Looking ahead, the ability of Kleber to engage in practice activities signals a potential return to the court sooner than expected. As the Lakers gear up for the upcoming season, having a player of his caliber available could significantly impact their performance. With the rematch against the Suns on the horizon, all eyes will be on Kleber to see if he can make his return and contribute to the team's efforts. The Los Angeles Lakers were overjoyed to hand their 26-year-old generational talent and newly minted franchise player Luka Doncic a 3-year, $165 million contract extension this past summer. After Doncic officially inked the deal, the focus for Los Angeles's general manager Rob Pelinka immediately shifted to determining which players should take the floor alongside the Slovenian superstar for the next phase of his illustrious career. Their 21-time All-Star LeBron James will be riding off into the sunset in the very near future, but the Lakers' formerly undrafted star guard Austin Reaves could be a potential Doncic sidekick for the foreseeable future. Unfortunately for the storied franchise, the 27-year-old fringe all-star might accrue plenty of interest from a prospective trade partner who may be able to offer the Lakers a deal that they cannot refuse. The Los Angeles Lakers regrettably lost Dorian Finney-Smith to the Houston Rockets, and Houston is the painfully obvious team to steal Austin Reaves when he hits free agency in the summer of 2026, Fansided's Tyler Watts wrote Monday afternoon. The 6 feet 5 inches wing is in line for a massive payday, and the Lakers are limited to what they can offer in an extension. This likely takes a sign-and trade as the Rockets want to keep Kevin Durant and Tari Eason on fresh extensions. Houston is loaded with young talent and draft capital to make any deal. They could dump money elsewhere, so the Lakers would be forced to play ball. For a team as loaded with prospects and valuable assets as the Houston Rockets, trading for stars becomes a much easier task. Houston came away with 15-time All-Star Kevin Durant in a blockbuster deal with the Phoenix Suns this summer, which saw the Rockets let go of Jalen Green, Dillon Brooks, and several first-round draft picks. Incredibly enough, their war chest was barely emptied. If the Rockets are aiming to replace their injured point guard Fred VanVleet with a slightly younger and more efficient scorer and playmaker, then the franchise could overwhelm the Lakers with a sizable offer. Los Angeles could look to acquire impactful young pieces like Reed Sheppard and Tari Eason and appealing first-round draft capital in a deal, but losing out on their rapidly improving guard might not be at the top of their to-do list for the summer of 2026. In 73 appearances for the Lakers this past season, Reaves contributed career bests of 20.2 points, 5.8 assists, 4.5 rebounds, and 1.1 steals, while knocking down 37.7% of his 7.3 attempts from three-point range.